So you want to start selling on Amazon, and you've been watching YouTube videos where people are talking about the millions and millions of dollars that they're making with their Amazon businesses. But if you're like me, you might be wondering, is this actually reasonable? How long did it take these gurus to actually start making money on Amazon? And how much money can you reasonably expect to make in your first couple years of selling on the platform? So in this video, I want to break down exactly how much money I made in 2024. Welcome back to FBA Unfiltered. If you're new here, my name is Taylor, and I started selling on Amazon in 2023. So that meant that 2024 was the first full calendar year that I was selling on Amazon. And it was also in 2024 that I actually quit my full-time job to focus on selling on Amazon full-time. So in this video, we're going to dive into my Amazon Seller Central account and actually go all the way in depth into my QuickBooks account so you can see the actual numbers behind my first full calendar year of selling on Amazon. All right, so here's my sales dashboard. I've put in all of last year, so January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2024. And you can see over the course of that year, I made $354,000 in sales. So again, that's a revenue figure. That's my top line revenue for sales on Amazon, specifically my physical products on Amazon FBA. That is one part of my business. The other part is my KDP account, or my self-publishing account. So let's pull that up and see how much revenue I generated from my book sales. Okay, so here is my last year's worth of royalties. Again, you can see this is January 1st through December 31st of 2024. This is all of my books. And overall, I did $28,000 in royalties for the year. Okay, but as you know, these are top line revenue numbers. This is not my net profit. So let's break this down in a little bit more detail. So coming over here to my Helium 10 profits dashboard, you can see again, this is for last year, and my overall net profit for Amazon products that I sold via Amazon FBA for last year was $94,000 in net profit. Now for the royalties on Amazon KDP, it was a little bit more tricky. I had to pull all of my ad spend into a spreadsheet here for my Amazon KDP account. So that's what these figures are here. And so if we scroll down here, I've actually gone ahead and just added up all of these monthly ad expenses into one figure at the bottom. So I spent $8,700 on ads over the course of the year. So if we subtract that from the $28,000 that I made in royalties, we get a net profit of $19,000 and some change in net profit. I was just curious. This breaks down to a little over $1,600 in monthly net profit from just my KDP account, just my self-published books. But even this isn't the whole story, right? Because on top of ad spend and product costs, I also have other business expenses such as freelancers and software that I use. So to get the real end of the year numbers, we actually have to go into my QuickBooks account where I do all my accounting for this business. Okay, so here's my profit and loss report on QuickBooks for January through December of 2024. And you can see here, this is categorized all of my expenses as well as all of my income. And if we come all the way down here to my net income, the final figure here is $103,409 in net income from all of my business, both my FBA products and my KDP self-published books for the entire year of 2024. So $103,000 for the year in net income isn't bad. It's not as much as I was hoping, but I did cross that six-figure mark, so that's kind of cool. If you're curious, as I was, that breaks down to about $8,600 a month in net income. Of course, this is before taxes, so that's a bummer. So we're going to see how much I get charged by the government to do business here in the United States, specifically in California. So that's not going to be fun, but that's the nature of the game. We're trying to scale things up here. I have some plans for 2025 in the hopes of obviously building this business and creating more money. Towards that end, I do want to make a video about some of the things I learned over the course of this first full calendar year of selling, particularly here. You'll notice the end of September coming into November, there's this pretty steep downtrend in my sales revenue on Amazon. And this is because I had a pretty big issue with one of my best-selling products. So in the next video, I want to break down kind of some of the mistakes that I made, a couple of my flop products, a couple of products that I launched in 2024 that were total failures, and one of the big hurdles that I faced faced in the end of 2024 here that I hope to be fixing as we speak coming into 2025 to hopefully turn this trajectory around to look something more like this for 2025. All right, that's it for this video. I hope that gave you some insight. If it did, please leave a like. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. And if you would like personal help with your Amazon business and get advice as to where and how to start, you can book a free call. The link is in the description. As always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.